I think the gutsiest thing I've ever done, well, personally, make the decision to stay in my marriage and keep going. Just get up every day and keep going. Hillary Clinton. Good evening. It is October 5th now, at least where I'm at, but it's still October 4th for certain people, people on the West Coast. So tonight, Friday nights, political topic nights, unfortunately. But hey, what am I going to do? No one cares to look at anything else. Being asleep, I think people like it. It's more comfortable. And I think that's fine. You know, I want to stick around till you guys wake up a little bit, because then it'll be fun. All right. Typical thing. If you want to donate via Bitcoin or Vertcoin, you can. It's been $0 since I've started that. Get my address out 16 months ago. Over 16 months ago. You can always check how much money I've gotten from it. And of course, I've gotten zero. These are money I've taken out of my Patreon account and gave it to Susie Dawson when she needed it. Vertcoin, I haven't gotten anything yet, and of course you can just watch the video for the Bitcoin one. Now I have gotten stuff from Super Chat, and I thank everyone for that. And I've gotten a donation from PayPal.me. If you don't want to give it to Super Chat or Google, which you're giving to PayPal, but at least they won't take a bigger chunk out of it than Google does. And at the first video of the month, I send out thank you, but I also disclose and make sure it's transparent how much money I'm receiving every month, as well as pretty much the entirety since I've been doing this thing. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, and again, if you want to join in, it's always open. You can always join in using the Zoom link below in the description box on YouTube or on Steemit and Vim.tv. Sorry. Okay, so let's go. Hillary Clinton. Some good stuff with articles with Hillary Clinton and stuff that's not even with Hillary Clinton. I think the latest one that just came out really quick is this one by ccn.com. I don't know who ccn.com is. It's just an op-ed, but that picture, oh man, this Wes Messamore at the Hooli is it's like the 40-year-old virgin picture. But with Hillary Clinton. Okay. This is just this morning. I guess he couldn't wait till Saturday morning to post this. He just had to do it like right when midnight hit. Okay. Senator Bernie Sanders suffered a heart attack at a campaign event Tuesday. His doctors and campaign have confirmed two reports. Sanders' 2020 campaign for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination didn't allow the media to interview his treating physicians until Friday. The public knew earlier this week that Sanders had chest pains and stents put in for a blocked artery, but this is the first time we've learned that Bernie Sanders had a heart attack. Physicians at the Desert Springs Hospital Medical Center in Las Vegas said the Vermont senator had a myocardial infarction. That's the term doctors use when a prolonged disruption of blood flow to the heart causes permanent tissue damage to the heart muscle. Bernie Sanders' 2020 prospects have changed. Not that the Democratic primary voters know the 78-year-old candidate has had a heart attack. It could change the entire calculus of the 2020 nomination contest. With all due sympathy for this tragic danger to Senator Sanders' health and for his family who feared for their loved one's life, and the best wishes for his most complete possible recovery, we are duty bound to ask what will happen next. Bernie Sanders is a public figure who holds elected office. He had enormous influence on the 2016 presidential election. As he makes another substantial and viable bid to the world's most powerful elected office in 2020, his heart attack has ramifications of historical import. On the face of it, having a heart attack while campaigning makes Sanders unelectable to many voters. That's if he even decides to continue with his candidacy. Bernie 2020 says he's still in the race. They've promised Sanders will be at the next Democratic primary debate on October 15th. You know what would be awesome if Bernie Sanders went to the Democratic primary debate and next to his podium is one of those, those fluid thingies that, it's like put on his veins or arteries, whatever. That's so wrong, but that'd be just a funny thing. Like he wouldn't need it, but it just, theatrics, politicians love theatrics. But running the U.S. executive branch will be as demanding and stressful as campaigning or more, and voters won't feel comfortable with the president at a high risk of having a heart attack, shepherding the country through the next unforeseen crisis. Haha, look at that shepherding. Who is he calling the sheep? Hillary Clinton's may have changed too. If Bernie does step out of the race or his supporters jump from his campaign to another, obvious winners include Elizabeth Warren and Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang both hauled impressive fundraising totals in the third quarter. Well, we're going to get to that. Both appeal to the same political cross-section of voters as the socialist Bernie Sanders. Socialist. Oh, this guy. All right, but the non-obvious winner could be Hillary Clinton. A year ago, Clinton's chief strategist for her 2008 presidential bid wrote in the Wall Street Journal that she was planning to run again in 2020. This March, she denied that she'd be running again, but that's what every presidential hopeful says until they don't. And just so you guys know, Hillary Clinton's favorability rates always go lower and lower the longer she's running a campaign. So she's going to run as late as possible. At least if she has a smart campaign manager, they should have figured that out for the last couple of times. She's always ran, whether it's for Senate or the president twice, at least. You never know. We don't seem to have a lot of intelligent people out there. Okay. This January, CNN senior White House correspondent Jeff Zeleny said Hillary Clinton was telling people in her close circle that she's leaving the door open to run again in 2020. She's been increasingly more vocal in the media as the impeachment push against Trump ramps up. And while Bernie was in a hospital, Hillary went on a busy media tour, ostensibly to promote Gutsy Women, a new book she co-wrote with her daughter, Chelsea Clinton. With Joe Biden's devastatingly underwhelming fundraising, Wall Street Democrats warning they'll back Trump if Elizabeth Warren gets the nomination. And now Bernie Sanders' heart attack, the 2020 Democratic field looks weaker than ever. Hillary might not be able to resist another at-bat, of course. And let's talk about Donald Trump. How is he doing? ABC News says Trump and RNC raised a record $125 million. Let's see. Did I open that yet? No, not quite. It's a weird one. Like, yeah. Let's go there. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the one I wanted to show before. Okay, so this is 3 days ago, and Bernie Sanders raised $18 million in Q2, but the most in Q3. But right behind him has been Elizabeth Warren in Q3. Peter Booty Gig. Booty Gig. Seriously, people. Joe Biden, yeah, he's not going to make it. And if Wall Street's not going to support Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders is kind of out, we really don't have much. And I don't know what this guy is talking about, how Andrew Yang is like raising a lot of money in Q3. Yeah, comparatively from what he raised in Q2, but still a lot behind any of that. But anyways, with all these, I mean, look, you can get 25, that's 50, 20 is 70, and that's 85, 96, 106, 111, or actually 112, 100, and that's 5, that's 117. 117 million in Q3. That's how much raised was by raised by the Democratic nominees in 2020. Donald Trump has raised 156 million. So 123 million by the Democrats total of those, at least in the top 9, and Trump has raised way more than that. And again, Hillary Clinton raised quite a lot against Donald Trump during the 2016 election campaign and still lost. And this time, Donald Trump, after 4 years of I guess most people will consider a good economy and more of the Trump base doubling down despite what he does, they've got some troubles coming. And you could see individual contributions, I think, in the national polling stuff. New York Times, and I got to add 0 articles remaining, so every time I have to change my IP address, I guess, huh? Joe Biden, 24% polling. Elizabeth Warren, 21%. Bernie Sanders, 16%. Buttigieg, and everyone else really doesn't matter. Of course, all the polling is bunk anyways, but individual contributions, wow, look at that. Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, they're doing quite well. And of course, Buttigieg too. Wow, you got quite a lot of individual contributions. Look, unfortunately, Biden ain't gonna last. He's getting hit hard. Elizabeth Warren, well, she met with Hillary Clinton. It'll be interesting what comes out when Hillary Clinton seems to run, or if it's just kind of a no-brainer. Maybe I don't see Hillary Clinton deciding to run as a vice president, like staying behind, like being the Dick Cheney behind George W. Bush. And the thought that, having someone like Hillary Clinton with that body count of hers, being the vice president, like Elizabeth Warren knows, it's like, that's not a good sign. I think I'd rather be VP behind Hillary Clinton than have Hillary Clinton be VP behind me, because something's gonna come happen to me, and there we go. We got Hillary Clinton president, which she's always wanted. So yeah, you don't want to have Hillary Clinton in the back seat while you're driving, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Anyways, that's kind of it. Pretty much, this is just letting you guys come on in and talk, and what you guys think with Hillary Clinton in 2020. Tommy Loren, she's on Fox now. They really like the blonde ladies, huh? The young blonde ladies, yeah. And then once they get older, they move on to like CNN, MSNBC, or something like that. So, all right. Come on in if you guys want to talk. Do you support gutsy women like Hillary Clinton running in 2020? I mean, can't get any gutsier than Hillary Clinton. I mean, you gotta admit, she's gutsy. she doesn't want to go away, and she loves the spotlight, the limelight. Why do they call it limelight? Really, I don't get that part. Yeah, Grant Jarvis, how you doing? Like, run for VP and president has accident speculation too. Yeah. I guess I'll hold out for maybe 4 minutes, maybe 14 if there's something to talk about. If anyone wants to, heck, just chat, I'll hang around for a little bit. But yeah, Hillary Clinton's a-coming. She's gonna come and save the day right when America needs her the most. I mean, we can't have Trump run again and win again in 2020. I mean, that would be like, just giving United States to Russia. Oh goodness gracious. You know, at least if I'm gonna have fun awake while everyone's asleep, I might as well have fun with it, you know? Oh man. So much cobwebs. I think the one thing I may actually like during the winter is not so many flies and not so many spiders and spider webs. Okay. I mean, just look at how much news. 45.7 million results. You know what's funny about all these results? I don't ever get to see 4,500 results even. I mean, why don't we keep going? 10, 19 out of 190 results. So where is this like 47 million coming from, huh? I always wondered about that. Yeah, 46.4 million results, and we only get to see 190. It's like, I really want to see the 190. It's like, things that make you go, maybe that's that. I've always wanted to do a video of that, but you know, of course, I'm just gonna get copyright striked. It's not like that. It doesn't really stop me from live streaming anyway. Getting copyright striked. Bob Mersma. Stage lighting in the past was often done by heating a cylinder of lime to incandescence. All right. Why not a lemon? Fred Jarvis. Russia gave Alaska to USA. Midges and sandflies out here I hate. Flies I can handle. Hey, those are good for fishing. Use those for catching trout. All right. 190 of 90 results. Let's look at the very last one. Don't lock Hillary up by Wall Street Journal. Oh, that's April 1st. Yeah, some of these are old. Hey, look at that. New York Times back in October 29th, 2018. Hillary Clinton on possible 2020 run. I'd like to be president. You know what? I think she still thinks she likes being president. She'd like to be president in 2019 and 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028. If she lives up to the year 3000, she'd still like to be president. All right. Tammy Sawyer social media shout out. How is Tammy Sawyer doing? Let's check on Tammy Sawyer. Oh, we want to do Google. I mean, after that Hillary Clinton bump, how is she doing? Not too good. Not too good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it looks like the Hillary Clinton bump got Tammy Sawyer to lose. Jim Strickland, a former city council mayor, received 60% of the vote to Willie Harrington's 29% and Tammy Sawyer's 7%. Well, so much for that Hillary Clinton bump. It's just good stuff. I mean, we've got two people that people love to hate, and man, if you're just feeding off of the hate, you might as well keep these two around. You know, I really don't have much. I really want to check real quick. All right, I'll do that real quick. Sorry, just checking my phone, you know. Make sure everything's okay. All right. If everyone had voted, Hillary Clinton would probably be, what do you think, president? Yeah. Well, let's see. Port Film Co-op. I'm with her. I believe she can win. I believe that she can win. Burning heart attack. Biden exploding eyeball. Tulsi locked out of race. Funny. Damien. I like the capita. Is that I? Because can't be L if it's capita. Well, it's not capita. It's capita. Capita. Hey, at least there's more people. I think the Sleepwalkers is where it's at. You know. Trolls too. Man, you trolls really like to hang out. All right. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, is Hillary Clinton Hillary Clinton's the hero we need, not the hero we deserve? Or is it the opposite? Is she the hero we deserve and not the hero we need? I get that quote mixed up quite a bit. What was I looking at? Oh yeah. Let's see. Popular vote legislation. No one really keeps this. No one keeps tabs on national popular vote. But it's something to keep in mind. I mean, it's let me go back. National popular vote legislation. Let's look for the news. Let's see. National popular vote bill qualifies for 2020 ballot. Look at that. Republican Women's Conference looks to discuss recent legislation, and it's talking about a couple of things. Repeal the law in 2020 for the electoral votes versus the national popular vote. So what this means, and again, it's not very much discussed. Hell, we're all trolls. We all live under a bridge. We're all going for the billy goats. Every billy goat that passes by is just a little bit too small to be a tasty morsel. And then all the little ones go, hey, you know what? You should eat my older brother. He's a little bit bigger. Oh, okay, go, keep going. No, it's not fun to troll someone who's only got like 8 people viewing. You got to go after the big ones. You know, you got 1,000 live stream viewers, and you know you troll someone who's on, and they get all angry and like, I can't even act angry. All right. What was I at? Okay, National Popular Boatville. I'm gonna just put all the first letters around, just kind of like Pig Latin. The Passional Nopular Ville Boat. Gosh, that's harder than it looks. Will take effect when enacted into law by states possessing 270 electoral votes, a majority of the 538 electoral votes. It has been enacted into law in 16 jurisdictions possessing 196 electoral votes. That means, if you do your math, 74 more electoral votes. And you know what? We've got the national popular vote. And we've done away with the electoral college. I mean, this has pretty good indication. Like green indicates the national popular vote bill has been enacted into law. Of course, you're going to see the outside of the country, the ones that border the oceans, it appears, have gotten it done. Orange indicates passage by one legislative chamber. I would suppose that the bigger states might go for it. I would say Florida would probably go for it. Texas, I don't think so, but who knows? I mean, North Carolina is close. Same thing with Minnesota, Michigan, Arizona. Look, if we added up all the oranges, 416, that's 20, 30, 41, 48, 54, 89. That's more than enough. All the ones that already passed one legislative chamber continued, so it passed and got enacted into law. That's more than the 74 needed to do away with the electoral college. And then yellow indicates passage by both legislative chambers. Ooh, that's actually closer, right? And that's 6. So again, with whatever that number I just added up, add 6 to it, Nevada's getting close. And blue indicates a hearing by at least one legislative committee. And that doesn't mean that there are any close. It's interesting. Like I think. But here's the thing with the conservatives in Texas and Florida is they really don't want to partake in the entire national part. So I don't think they really want to do away with the electoral college. But then again, I also my scratchy audio. Yeah. Give me a second here. All right. That probably will be better. I may have to roll back something. I don't know. These drivers suck as far as, you know what? I just need to swap out my sound card. It's a good sound card, but I've got other ones that are going to be better with these drivers. Okay. Yeah, so look at that. It's mighty close. And of course, you can see basically what happened when they passed it. A lot of these couple passed in 2016. And where's Georgia? Yeah, let's see. Georgia passed in 2016. They're probably like, yeah, maybe. I mean, I would say anything that passed in 2016 has a high probability of passing before 2020 rolls out. So if we do a little bit of math, let's say Georgia is 16, and we go ahead and put Arizona at 11. That's 27. And Minnesota passed House in 2019, and Minnesota is 10. Approved in Missouri unanimously in 2016. And how much was Missouri? I keep forgetting. I live so close to Missouri. Which is 10. And wow, Nevada passed Assembly in 2009 and passed Assembly and Senate in 2019, but got vetoed. So Nevada's kind of like in the air, but there could be pressure in there. So I'm gonna put Nevada as a positive towards this. Oklahoma passed Senate in 2015. It's not 2016, so let's not even do that. So anyways, while it's not too close, you got 46, 51, and then so 74 minus 51, you got 23 more electoral votes, and you've got the national popular vote legislation enacted in the United States and done away with the electoral college. Oh, but that's not it. Not only is that something that's possible in the air, what do we have? We got a Supreme Court Justice What's her name? Yeah, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who's got some health issues, and they even ran a little thing saying, "Oh, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, in memoriam," or something like that. 2019. So if she passes away, they're gonna say, "Well, we need to get another woman in there. We're gonna need another liberal in there, and we can't have Donald Trump being the one that puts another Supreme Court justice member in there." And Donald Trump, of course, is gonna put a white guy in as the nominees for Supreme Court justice, just to elicit a response. That's what he does. That's what he likes doing. That's what he's good at doing. So that's another thing out there that you're gonna see. You're gonna see something happen, unfortunately, to Supreme Court justice, and most likely that's gonna be Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It's like, oh man, now it's Supreme Court justices are dominated by white males again. You know, we got to get a liberal white woman in there, or I don't know. They got a Hispanic woman. Maybe they'll get like a black one. We haven't had a black Supreme Court justice woman, right? And who more better to put in as Supreme Court justice than who did so well with the Clintons? I mean, there's Loretta Lynch. I think she would make a good Supreme Court justice, wouldn't you think? She did so well. I mean, she stops on a dime to talk to Bill Clinton on a tarmac about their grandkids. I mean, that just shows you the deep friendship that they have, the Clintons and Loretta Lynch. So yeah, I would say my next prediction, when Hillary Clinton becomes president, you're gonna see Loretta Lynch end up being a Supreme Court nominee, and she'll probably make it in. Oh, wow. That's just good stuff, right? I mean, you guys can see it coming. And you guys are like, no. And because you guys start going, no, then yeah, it's going to happen. Okay, no one's joining, and it's been, wow, almost 20 more minutes than I wanted to hang around. All right. That's funny. I'm just doing a live stream where I don't want to do a live stream. But anyways, just that's just fuel for the fire for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll probably see you on Monday night. I probably won't do a live stream Saturday night nor Sunday night, but I will be back on Monday night. So enjoy yourselves, have a good time, and try not to get too stressed. Life is not really stressful. I think it's really it's kind of silly, but it's good silly. All right, have a good night.